Good morning, everyone. So today Spellbinders is launching their new club kits for January, and they are adorable. Okay, I'm just gonna put it out there because you guys know if there's something I love is Halloween, Christmas, Valentine's Day stuff is even it's just right up there, and it maybe even I might like them even more than the other things. So these were sent free of charge from Spellbinders for my review, and all opinions are my own, and any links I have in the description box will be affiliate links, which means I'll make a small commission if you were to purchase items through those links. Having said that, these are part of the club kit. If you're a club member, maybe you're already signed up, you're gonna have a little sneak peek here. And if you are new, I'll have the links in the description box. They have clubs starting with the Stamp Club of the Month, the small die, the large die, the APG die, your card kit of the month, the Glimmer Foil. There's lots of different kits you can sign up with individually or as value clubs, and I've always mentioned the value clubs is the way I have gone with it. Of course, these things were sent free this time around, but normally when I have my club kits, I usually do the Works or Kit and Caboodle, and I'll have the links in the description box there. And I've shown you in the past how easy it is to manage your account online, so if you want to refer to one of those videos, I'll have the link there because I have these items to show today. But if you're still interested, I can go to my portal and kind of show you how to work it, but let me know. But like I said, it doesn't change. The portal looks the same every time. It's just depends on how you want to manage your portal there on Spellbinder's site. So it's very easy to manage your club, to add on, to skip, to change the club to a different one, or however you want to do it. It's all there and very easy to do. So today what I have to share with you guys are a few different ones. I'm just going to show you real quick, and I think I'm going to start with the large die for today. But the APG die is the mini 3D vignette Valentine mailbox, you guys. Oh my goodness. So yours will come on a carrier sheet. These are samples, so they were put just like this. But your carrier sheet will have information on how to put it together, but of course I will have a tutorial on that. Look at this little envelope. How adorable is that? I can see already. You just fold that up, fold this guy over, fold this one on top, and it's super adorable. And you have your little mini mailbox, and what's cute about this one too is that you can open the front part of it and you can have a picture in there or whatever it is that you want. So very, very adorable. I will get to that one very soon, the next couple days. This is the large die of the month, and it makes a slimline, you guys. So we're going slimline crazy. So here we go. This is the You Melt My Heart, and this is what I'll be working on today. So I will put this to the side for just a minute. And then we have our new the card kit of the month, which is Lucky Love, and how cute is that? Oh my goodness, you guys. Look at this. So those are some of the examples there. And then we have the die to make our little Maneki Neko cat. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. I know that just because I love a lot of just different things in the Asian cultures and stuff. And he's just a little sweetie pie. Look at that. Oh my gosh. So he wishes you good luck. I actually have one sitting in front of my house. His little hand goes up and down, his little arm, and it's solar powered. But anyhow, so I will go through all of this when I do the card club kit. I just want to show it to you really quickly. Look at this, and look at all these. Oh my gosh, this is just adorable. So here are our little pieces for our little friend, and then we have all the different parts in this. Very bright, just lovely. You can see the little fortune cookie there, and if you want to look at the patterns on the paper here, super adorable. And usually I try to add on an extra paper pack whenever I do my monthly club kits, and you can do that very easily in your portal, or when you first sign up you can add it also. So for that shipment, they're going to always give you an extra one if you want an extra card pack, paper pack, or extra sticker pack, or however. You'll add that on every time if that's something you would want. Okay, let me grab some papers and we will get started. Okay guys, so if we look at our dies, let me open this up. We have that beautiful like kind of layering that Spellbinders does so well with the different pieces here. So we have these hearts that layer on top of each other. The thicker lines obviously would go first, right? The ones with the thickest lines, because the lighter lines would stack up on top of that. So we have these pretty guys. And then this one here is the die that's the same size, but it has an insert. And it's just made that way just so that you can have this heart die if you would like to just do a solid one also, correct? And so we have this insert here that goes along with it. So you want 3 colors at least, or however you want to layer it up. And then we have our Slimline base die. So if we measure this guy, let's see. So I usually make my slimline cards 8.5 by 3.5. So the piece of paper should be 8.5 by 7, and you score it at 3.5 inches. And this one is just shy of 8.5 in the width, which is great, or the length, however you want to look at it. And then we have just shy again of 3.5. So that just layers right in there, perfect for me, for the way I make mine. I think that's pretty standard though, layering. So that's really great. So what I'm going to do with this one is, I was just thinking about the colorway. So I'm going to use this guy on this light pink paper. So these are just from some Spellbinders paper that I have. If I find the individual name colors, I'll have the links, but they are just Spellbinders papers here that I had. And so this one is going to be my main card. So I already have this cut down to 8.5 by 7, and I'll score it here. So I have a 3.5 by 8.5 slimline card. The little extra bit that came off of that is going to make some of the hearts for me. I have this light pink kind of color, and I think that's going to be for this guy right here. As you can see, it takes up almost the whole thing because the die itself has like an edge, right? So I'm just going to trim that down. I'll cut that out on my die cutting machine. And as far as the hearts, so, you know, how do you want to lay this up? So that's up to you. Spellbinders and everybody likes to use the gold paper. So I'm going to use some of the gold paper with the dies. Now, if you look at these dies, and I kind of want to help you out seeing what we're doing here. See how thick that is? Like the little flower petal here. And this one's pretty thin, right? It's just a little thin kind of edge that it's going to get cut out. And this one's a little bit thicker. Not as thick as this. So this is your base color. So whatever base color you want for your to build up your heart, you know, use that. And then this is the second one that would layer on top of that, and this is the last one. Okay, so however you want to layer that up, you know, that's up to you. I'm going to use this as my base layer. The gold is going to be peeking out from the back, and I will just cut a piece of paper down. I'll put this together because I want them both cut out, and then just tape them so that they don't move, and you can run them through your die cutting machine together. And then I'm going to go with the light pink on the second size. So I'll cut this out from light pink. And then the very thin kind of line heart, I will use the same kind of coral color paper, and I'll cut it out from this. Look at that, perfect fit. So when I come back, I'll have 3 of these, 3 of this, 3 of this, and my base slimline die cut out. Okay, so I just want to show you this pretty lady. So again, you know, you can use these as a layer too, or maybe if you didn't want to, you know, cut down something else, you could use that. Since I use the same pink, you could cut your other die out of this, and then you didn't have to use any other paper other than what's on this carrier here, right? So I just wanted to show it to you really quickly. I'm gonna take the time to pop this out, and where is my pokey tool? Here we go. I just used it. Look at that. And if you have a smaller die cut machine, don't stress too much that this is a longer die. If your die cutting machine can accommodate the 3.5 inches, you know, you can just run it through until it, you know, isn't on your cutting surface anymore. And then when you take it out of your machine, take that same cutting surface, whatever it is that you use, and put it on the other side and run it through again, and it'll cut the other side. And I've shown you how to do that many times, and it works out really well. So I just wanted to show you that. The other thing I'm going to do is take some of this white cardstock and just cut it down to mat behind our frame here. So that's going to be roughly 8 3/8 3/8-ish, or however big this is. I'm going to measure it and then just cut down a piece of paper for it. Okay. So we have that, and it's just over 3 1/4 by just over 8 1/4, okay? Because this is a little bit bigger than that, so I just wanted to make sure it would mat inside there without sticking out on the edges or all over the sides. So I made it just a little bit smaller again than 3 1/4 by 8 1/4, okay? So I'm gonna adhere that again just with a fine tip glue or however you want to do that, but I'm just gonna run it around the edges and, you know, any of the larger areas, and I'll stick that down there. And then these guys, we have our gold that has the thicker lines, right? And then the next color would be the light pink, and that's just my example. And then the one on top of that would be the kind of coral color, a little more berry color, really pretty. So again, to glue those, sometimes if it's something fine like this one, I can do pretty well just putting the glue on the back, and I'll stick it down. And this one I'll put glue on the back of my hand and then just pat this on the glue and stick it down. Okay, so when I come back these will be adhered. Okay guys, I have all my pieces here, so we're just gonna stick this down. I think what I'm gonna do is use some dimensional adhesives though to pop this up. So I'm gonna first put this on here. Again, this 8.5 by 7 scored at 3.5, okay? And then we're gonna glue our little guys down, and again, by the time you have the back one, it has a good amount of space for adhesive. If you want to pop these up, I think that'd be really great. I think if you want to shaker the whole card or just shaker these, that would be really cute, because you have that heart die that will help you cut your acetate, and then you just layer that behind there and pop it up. So I am going to just put these in here, and I'll do the same thing for the other two. Just put some glue on the back and stick them down. Can you imagine paper piecing back some little hearts in here on the border? There's so much you can do with this. Okay, I will be right back. Okay guys, so I put a lot of adhesive on the back, the dimensional adhesive that I have plenty of from all the different kits that I've received or purchased, should I say, over the past. And I'm just gonna line this up. Again, it's very, very narrow on your card there. How pretty is that? So pretty. And then we just need a sentiment. I cut out the word bonjour from another set that I had that I thought would be really pretty with this, with the little heart and everything. And it doesn't have to be overly, you know, love. If you want it that way, that's great. If you want it kind of an everyday hello during, you know, February, this would be lovely. So I just have that there. And I already put some dimensional adhesive on the back of it. Just cut up my dimensionals real small and line them up on the back there. We still have also in this kit these really, really nice dies that'll cut out several pieces of greenery at a time. As you can see, you have like your little garlands there and some leaves, and then you have little flowers that you can layer up. Really, really super cute. So thanks for watching, guys. I mean, there's so much you can do with this. This is just scratching the surface. Thank you so much, Spellbinders, for sending this kit for my review. I'll have the links in the description box and some pictures for you guys, and I'll see you all at the next one. Bye now.